Now, in today's video, I'm going to explain you exactly how you can build one of the most powerful communities where people have so much purpose that they love to share wins every single day with each other and help each other solve problems. So you, as the founder, as the leader of the community, doesn't have a community that he needs to motivate to work and to share and to help. You, as a founder, have a community that drives itself. And that is something that changed my life. Not only from a perspective of workload, and not only from a perspective of only having happy clients and customers, and great friends in that community, it saved me so much time. It saved me so much headache. It saved me so much unhappy clients. It created a lot of opportunities for me. It gave me so many amazing marketing angles. And I'm going to explain you the 3 steps you need to take in today's video to build one of the most powerful communities that will give you marketing assets forever, that will give you happy clients forever, that will feed itself with solutions forever, that will build an actual friendship, and that will bring your clients results. And there are a couple of very important components to understand, because if you miss these components, and especially with this, it's important you do it step by step. You do it in a step-by-step process, because building a community is probably one of the most difficult things there is. So if you don't do it right, you will never be able to create a thriving community. This is not about how good your SOPs are. This is not about any of that. So there is no technical process to it. It's more of a mindset and action steps you need to take to build this over time. And if you do it right, I can guarantee that if you do implement the steps of today's video, within 3 months from now, you will have that community. Now let's start by the most important thing. And this is clientele. Before I'm gonna talk about how to build a proper community, we are deciding who we open the door for to let specific people in our community. Now, if you open the door for everyone and you are comfortable letting any single person join this venture, this community, that's awesome and that's great, and you should do that. That's exactly what I'm doing. But the problem is not in opening the door to let anybody through. The problem with most people and entrepreneurs, business owners, and anybody that sells anything that has a community is they don't have a filter. So the reason why this filter is extremely important is because you want to make sure that when people go through your marketing process, there are certain filters that they need to fall through to actually get to that open door. We're never going to close the door. We're not manually going to think, hey, cool, this person can go in and this person can't. But we do need to have a very strong filter. And this strong filter has a lot of value added, right? Certain values that people need to have, certain capital that people need to have to put them in a specific bracket. It's a certain niche they need to be in to actually be able to participate, to add value in that community. And that filter will be dependent of the quality of the community that you will actually generate in the first place. So most people tell me, Nick, why do your clients share wins every single day? Why do your clients solve each other's problems, right? Today, one of my clients made $12,000 because another client gave him a dashboard that solved his problem, which is ridiculous. We had somebody 2 days ago buying a new property in Dubai because he was connected with a realtor of one of my clients. The power of an actual community is ridiculous. And when you don't have a filter that puts people in certain brackets and you just let everybody through the door without a filter, you will get the wrong people that add value to the wrong people. And that is not an engaged and well-positioned community. So the first step to clear it off, have the right traffic coming through the filter, or not even in the first place. Have all traffic coming through the filter and let the filter do its work to actually filter the right people out to get them through that open door. Now, when you have that figured out, which is mainly solved in the content and marketing, right? It's the messaging. It's like your values and what you express and how you create content and the things that you talk about is what you attract. The easiest way to become successful in marketing is what you say is what's going to happen. When I talk about paid in fulls, I will get paid in fulls. When I talk about broke people, I will get broke people. When I talk about successful communities, I will get successful communities. What you talk about is exactly what you get, because people resonate with that. People won't buy things they don't resonate with, right? As an example, when I would market, I'm driving a Lamborghini, I would attract broke people because broke people resonate that with actual rich, like with luxurious lifestyle, right? Indeed, rich people understand that that is not actual freedom. That's not actual wealth. That is looking like you're rich. That's not actually being rich. So they learn to dress themselves more naturally, which is then what attracts rich people. How you position yourself, how you frame yourself, how you speak, how you dress, what you say is all what matters to attract the right people. So that filter needs to be in place. Now, second technical steps, when you actually have a community, it's very important that you have a wins channel and that when you get people on board, you set them the requirement of actually participating in that wins channel. If they share, and the reason why people do this, if there's a certain incentive that they get rewarded from. So as an example, let's say they can get certain rewards. The person that actually had the most amount of wins that they shared get a certain reward, a free one-on-one call or a free X or a free. People engage in that and people love to get rewards. Nobody is obligated to do and share that win for free in that community. So if you incentivize them to actually get a reward, they would do it a lot faster. Second, when you have that filter, you have the right people and you have a reward system, what you can do is you can actually, and what you must do, instead of creating one-on-one chats, right, in your section of community, which most of the time could be the case, you need to have separate channels for separate questions. So as an example, you have a Discord community or a school community or any sort of community, a Slack channel. Make sure that you make several channels specifically based on each topic. As an example, I built a consulting company worth $5 million right now. We generated $5 million. It's not worth $5 million. As an example, I made $4 million with my consulting company. And the most important, most crucial thing that you need to understand is that we solve 5 main problems: offer, acquisition, conversion, team, and systems. Now, we have questions in our Discord about all these specific topics. So people go directly to that channel to ask a specific question about that topic. So other people can instantly resonate from their experience, their character, their SOP systems and whatever they have learned in their life, to share that directly with them. Now, when you have these 3 things so far, you build an engaging community. But there is one thing that most people miss, because when you have this framed, people actually engage while doing it. You need to be the one who leads this action. It's a snowball, right? So when the snowball rolls down, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. The only thing you need to do is you need to push it first. That's the only thing you should do. So for 2 weeks straight, you need to have a marketing plan, a back-end marketing plan to continuously with your team share these wins. We're doing this, and people get engaged into that snowball effect. So it ultimately starts rolling. You have to do nothing anymore. Look at this. We have people sharing wins. Morning. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out, Thomas and Isaiah. I literally took the dashboard and you sent it over, I closed a $6,000 deal. Appreciate you guys, right? As you can see here, we have Amir. Decided to make, instead of him just sharing a win, I have people sharing wins and providing value while doing that, which is the most important thing. This Amir, one of my top case studies, he's doing $200,000 a month in 3 months. What he says is, decided to make a new pin post for my profile funnel, hit insanely well. For those wanting to know my method for creating it, study Nick's carousel post within the course, the modules that we have created, high performers in your industry and top info creators, extract the underlying ideas and structures, then reinforce them through your own lens and narrative. If you just copy somebody else's info offer or his carousel, you get stumbled. IG crowd is getting sharper by the day. Prioritize your own story, plus ask Isaiah questions, which is ridiculous. And he has a post that generated him over $80,000 in cash. One post. Now, we have a community that is not only built on everybody driving results and growth for themselves. It's driven on helping each other to become fucking successful. That's why I built something that this is the point. It's like cancer. When the wrong cell enters, it will fucking make every cell wrong. Cells duplicate. So as an example, right? Let's say you have a great community. This is the power of it. You need to listen because this is the actual power. When you have a great community, positive energy, power, status, results, action-driven, everything, right? And they are all succeeding and winning, and they're great and they're positive. If you have one negative person, right? Let's say the new client is still fearful, negative, slightly, he will enter that community and transform into that power human because he is only surrounded with the right people. That's the problem. That's the actual solution, right? That's the solution to the problem. So the reason I'm so fucking excited about this shit is because this saved my life. This allowed me to build the best product on earth for info products that want to scale their companies. This allowed me to get everyone in my clientele results. This allowed me to get the best case studies in the market. This made me millions of dollars. It's by just building a great group, pushing that snowball, and letting it roll over time while adjusting it slightly. Let other people push the snowball. You're just on the sides to push it a little bit to the left or to the right. Like, guys, this is so extremely important, right? Because no matter the person who will join, we'll make him fucking work. We'll make him succeed. It's impossible not to. We have the best team, the best accountability, the best community. And now we have a framework that we follow with our clients to build the same communities. And the most important thing is I'm not going to send you a framework on how you can do this step by step. I'm not going to send you that. I'm going to send you one of my clients who is participating in this journey with me to explain you that. Send me the word client on Instagram and I'll make sure I'll send you a 2.5 hour Loom video on how you can implement this entire strategy. Because when you understand this, you won't only save yourself an insane amount of fucking time, but you'll get all the other benefits that I explained in this video. And I thought, what's better than just inviting or actually letting a client of mine, one of my most successful clients, explain how to build this, because he was a problem. We turned him into a solution and he duplicates that solution into his own mind and his own business. So send me a message on Instagram and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.